Join me today as I make these amazing bacon habanero spare ribs. Okay, so we're going to start by getting our pork ribs out of this cryovac wrap. Cut off any of these little loose pieces that are just going to burn anyway, so no use cooking them. And then as always, this last little rib, I'm going to cut it off because it's not going to cook right anyway. Go ahead and square that up. And this little piece of flat meat, just cut it off. You can leave it on there if you want to, but in my opinion, it's just going to burn, so remove it. You're not going to eat it after it burns. And some of this fat just doesn't look right, so I'm just going to cut it off. And I normally don't remove the membrane here, but I thought I would this time, and it was not worth it as always. Just put a butter knife underneath it, use your finger, slide to the end, and then you should be able to peel it right off. Use a paper towel if you need to, help you get some more grip on it. And just clean up that little piece that's left. Okay, then we're going to go on pretty heavily with some, what is this? Holy Voodoo from Meat Church. It's really good on these ribs, a lot of flavor without having to use an absolute ton of it. Nice sweet flavor also. Get that pat on. And of course flip it over and get our presentation side. Then I'm going to put this in the fridge for about an hour, hour and a half, and we'll get the grill started. I'll take you outside for that. Alright, real quick, this video is brought to you by me. I finally found a vendor whose shirts aren't crap, and after you wash them a few times, they don't just ball up and material falls apart. If you want to purchase some JD's barbecue and bourbon merchandise, I'll put a link in the description below and also in the pinned comment. Okay, saw earlier, got the pit boss going here. It's way too windy today and cold outside. Really don't feel like dealing with all that today. So we're just going to use the pit boss here. Got the last of my pit boss cheap ass pellets in here. Everything's up to temp, about 225 degrees right now. Go ahead and put a glove on. It's right above our water pan here. It's got some apple cider vinegar and some water in there. Let this go for about an hour. I'll bring you back. Okay, I think it's about time to wrap our ribs here. A nice render on the fat here. Pretty nice bark. Take these guys, turn them over on our foil. Gonna have some homemade habanero jam here. Just gonna take this jam, give it a quick stir. And just slap some on top of the ribs here. Nice rub. Flip those over. Put some on the bottom. And for some extra flavor, I have this bacon that I made a couple weeks ago. Just going to go ahead and put this bacon on the bone side of the ribs. And give it a wrap. Throw this back on. Let it go for about 2 hours with that bacon on it, and we'll bring it back out to get it sauced up. It's been about an hour and a half since it came out. Take a look at these. Got a nice bend on them. Go ahead and get them out of the wrap. Get these dumped over. Bacon out from underneath. Anyone that knows me, I'm going to use my meat mix womp sauce. Nice thick coating of barbecue sauce. And close this up for about another hour. Let's go ahead and check on these ribs here. Got a nice bend to those ribs. I'm going to call these done. Just kind of throw my bacon on top here to get it taken inside. Alright, I'll meet you inside. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and give these guys a shot. Take a look at these. Some beautiful bacon habanero jam ribs. Go ahead and get these guys cut into. Use everyone's favorite knife, the Dowstrong. Let's move this bacon off of here. This is not part of what we're tasting today. This was just used for flavoring. Okay, let's go ahead and cut alongside one of these ribs here. And cut alongside this other one here. It's pretty nice cross section right there. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. So adding the bacon here did make a pretty significant change, not as much as I was hoping it would make. You can definitely taste it. It's definitely worth doing. It adds a lot of extra flavor to your ribs. The habanero jam probably added a little bit less flavor than I was hoping for. Everything said and done, these ribs are absolutely amazing. They're perfectly tender, floppy. They don't fall off the bone. Go ahead and do all the YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. And I hope to see you in the next video.